What is up, TSP Nation, and welcome to another edition of TSP episode 173. This week, we are joined by a reoccurring guest and possibly a listener favorite as he still holds the top 5 most streamed episodes of all time, Alex Traver. We talk about his OnlyFans and if Alex Night is still a thing, what is Alex up to now? And we dig into the TSP vault from Alex Traver's past episodes with a couple of clips. McDonald's going to start selling a very famous item in 2026. P Diddy being investigated for sex trafficking. A Dragon Ball theme park. And a tragic bridge collapse in Baltimore. And we round it all off with our favorite TSP tiers segment by tiering video game consoles. And if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps us with the algorithms to get out there to more listeners and viewers alike. If you have, thank you so much. We appreciate the love. And for all the latest and extra content, be sure to follow us on our social medias on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. That's at TSP_2019. That wraps it up here. Enjoy the episode.
You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in. You are now tuned. You are now tuned in to the TSP. Got the game in our hand like a PSP. Bob Dylan Joe, one hell of a show. All them other podcasts, let it go. That y'all recording, born, gotta snore. TSP hitting like T early in the morning. Been doing all things since 2019. Pay respect, bow down, baby, kiss the ring. Take a second, enjoy the moment. You witnessing greatness. Still welcome if you new, forgiving your lateness. You streaming in your car, then let it ride. If you on the YouTube, like the video, subscribe. You are now tuned in to the TSP. You are now tuned in to the You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in to the TSP.
Yes, sir. TSP episode 173. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, we're back to full strength, baby. We got D-Lo, Dylan Lasevich, and Joe the Greek. Boys, it's good to see you. D-Lo, we need a D-Lo check. How we doing? How we feeling?
Test 1, 2, mic check, mic check.
Okay.
We on air? Not muted?
Well, you haven't had one of those in forever, so you're
Cheers to a Saturday night.
there he is. Beer guy.
Big time drinker.
It's becoming one of my isms, so
Alcoholism.
It ought to be, you know what I mean?
Ayo! There you go. Yeah, it's doing all right. It's doing all right this week.
Good.
Back on nights.
yeah, you're back.
Where I
Yeah.
belong.
Yeah, get out of here, vampire.
Way better, dude. Managers not breathing down your neck. Way more susceptible to consequences, I guess. Especially when they start harping on like lunches, because apparently policy says between 4 to 6 hours, but nowhere in the state law or ODOT says that. So it's like, especially when we go by a completely different criterion, LTL company, and I'm not going to say the name of the company, but yeah, you go by the whole fact of the matter is we have way too many stops throughout the day to qualify. We're not over the road truckers going from East Coast to West Coast or vice versa. So we technically don't need to have a 30-minute break.
You don't even need to run a log.
Well, I mean, yeah, we run a log, and the log.
I know you need to if you're running days. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I misheard you. Yeah, you're right. So, but anyways, yeah, back on nights, a little more money, better time for my personal life. Get to see the kiddos more, sleep during the day when the kiddos and the mama bear is at work and school. So it works better. I guess the only bad thing is it's just harder to find time to work out, and that's something that's really been depleting in my life as I get older and metabolism slows down and whatnot. But enough about me. Who cares?
I care.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man. We both care. What do you mean, you know?
Well, you know,
This is our time to chat with you. You don't get too busy with us when we're talking about meats and stuff in the group chat. So
it depends. I mean,
Fucking
either
sleeping.
you guys, yeah, I'm either sleeping or you guys
well,
are
that's
in the
fair.
midst,
Yeah.
in the midst of when I'm either going to work or during my drive, so it's hard to
Yeah.
kind of text back. But by the time I get to text back, you probably guys are sleepy bye-byes. So
Yeah.
Facto.
it's
Facto.
all right.
I think,
So,
dude.
how you, man? You were missed last week with our boy Matt Schmees. It was a fun
Mhm.
episode, you know. Always great
I miss
catching up
that
with
dude
him.
too.
Handy
always-
Matt, just doing it up, man. What
Yeah.
a story, you know. Guy gets to the pinnacle of his dream job basically, and just says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna pull a 180." But you gotta
Yeah.
respect it.
What? Cheese monster.
Just like Dylan, you like doing the nights because of family time. Matt said, I want to make sure I can kind of make my own schedule and get as much time in with the fam as possible. So gotta respect it. Great episode. Shout out to Matt.
And not all was lost
Also,
with Matt either. 'Cause
what's
he
that?
still gets. I mean, not all was lost either. So it's kind of like a win-win for him. He still keeps to have.
Sure.
He still gets to keep that golf as his passion and his hobby. So and do something that he loves, makes his own schedule. So it's like a win-win.
Yeah, 100%. Because that dude from like the months of like March until November, like no life back then. So now obviously it's a little bit different. And from what I see online, he does a hell of a job. I had no idea he possessed those skills. So hopefully,
I watched him
D'Lo.
trip walking multiple times, let alone handle
a lot
tools.
of spills, a lot of all kinds of shit. So,
Yeah, his shirt always 100% had something on it.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, absolutely. But we'll see, Dylan. Maybe we might get a visit from Handy Matt in May. I think he said. So
End of May, I think. Yeah.
we both got some things that need done around the house. So we'll see if he can make a house call. But man, just another until yesterday, Friday. Another shit weather week, man. Just rain and dude, it's just windy, dude. I feel like it's been windy for like 3 weeks straight. Just cannot. It finally was not windy yesterday. It was pretty nice. It was like high 50s, but with no wind and the sun's out, like it felt pretty good. So
That's flying kites.
No, I had that char griller rolling because my kids, their daycare is connected to a church. So Good Friday, they're shut down. So I had to take a little payday, but it's all good. Turns this into a little 3-day holiday weekend. I know a bunch of my friends get Good Friday off. All the white collar employees out there. So it was nice to kind of get that treatment and get the smoker rolling and just enjoy.
Must have been nice.
One extra day. It was incredible. It was awesome, especially after the week I had. It was not. I didn't have a great mental health week, to be honest. I had a few struggles and stuff. I was a little depressed this week because you guys know the whole deal with me and my dad and all that stuff. Well, a few weeks ago, like Jax was pretty down and out and actually started crying and just saying that he misses his grandpa and shit. And it made me feel guilty because obviously I'm not bringing those guys over there because, he's totally closed off from me and my family and stuff. So it's the fact that I just feel like I'm robbing him of that. And then at the same time, I think it's affected my relationship with my mom a bit because she lives over there. So I'm not going over there nearly as much. Like my brother's over there multiple times a week. So they've just grown to be a lot closer and, understandably so. You're going to see, your son way more than the other. That's just, it's just going to work out that way. She did stop out today to drop off the kids' Easter baskets and stuff. And I unbeknownst to me, my dad was here in the driveway, and I told her that story, and she ended up taking Jax out for a minute, and him and my dad, I guess, got to talk and hugged it out and stuff. So, it was nice and all that stuff, but yeah, it just sucked, man. You just and then I was scrolling TikTok as I do, and I just got absolutely railroaded by this like quote about how I don't know, it was something about like in another universe, I run into my dad as a kid, and we were like talking and hanging out and all this shit, and something about how I become like his like protective space or something because he didn't have that. And that's true. My dad had a really rough upbringing, like shitty, And just the whole thing about how like he says he's not allowed to cry or all this shit, but so he starts crying and getting all that out, and we're just hanging out and having a good time, blah blah blah, just being a safe space, and just at the end, it's just like, would that have made any difference, at all? And I think in that scenario, I think it would have, because he had such a shit upbringing that I think that it affected, the way he had his outlook on things, and took him down paths of alcoholism, and the whole 9 yards with that, and so yeah, I just thought about that. Like that was like Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, like the first half of the week, man, just all kinds of and as you guys know, we're in these trucks by ourselves. Like that's our office, quote unquote. So you're in there alone. So you start thinking about shit like that. You just go down the rabbit hole, and so yeah, you're just sitting there alone and in my thoughts. But that's why yesterday was so nice. Friday was just a nice weather day, and I was home with the kids, so it just kind of evened it all back out, and all that stuff, and they're all good. But that's just one of those roller coaster weeks.
Sucks you got to make these decisions. Just
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because the
100%.
greater thing to do is make sure Jackson has like the best time. You know what I mean? And I don't mean time like happy fun time, like the best upbringing you can do. And if that means getting rid of something that can derail him, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to divulge too much, but like if your dad's shitty attitude shouldn't be rubbing off on him, you know what I mean? Like it's
That's
his
the
outlook.
thing. That's where because I'm at a crossroads now, because I'm like getting to a spot where I'm like, all right, maybe he can have grandma time or something on a Saturday or something, stay the night like he used to quite regularly. But at the same time, I don't want him going over there and all of a sudden my dad going on some fucking random ass tangent to a 5-year-old about me and his problems, or his problems with Tori and any of that shit. He's too young, and he doesn't even know about any of that kind of stuff. He's 5, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But I used to love going over there, because obviously I didn't really have that relationship with grandparents either, just because 2 of mine lived across the world. I never met my dad's dad, and my dad's mom was in and out of my life growing up. So, but most people, you go to your grandparents' house, you're getting spoiled to death. You know what I'm saying, with all kinds of different toys, snacks. So he loved going over there. So I don't know. We'll work towards that. Because like I said, that like my mom's like a factor in this too, and she's kind of getting, she's losing out on some of that as well. So that's the thing that where I'm like between a rock and a hard place with. But yeah, it it was a little rough week, but we bounced back. But before we do move on, I want to. Oh, good. Yeah,
I was just gonna say, at least like, at least your kids know that. I mean, like you have a dad, in a sense, because I shit you not. Jen's parents, they come over from time to time, like like the birthdays and holidays and shit like that. And my mom makes the effort, but my dad doesn't make too much of the effort to come out and stay connected. And I mean, he's like battling his own demons in his own right and all that kind of stuff. But when my kids like are flabbergasted that I have a dad, because they know
it's a
that
weird
mom
idea
has
for them.
a dad and a mom, and they know that I have a mom, but they didn't know I had a dad. So it's like, she met my oldest on his first birthday, and granted, it is a little bit more difficult with me, obviously, both being born in Florida, and it's like they were raised kind of there, and then we spent the past couple of times, we're still like 2 hours away, but it's as close as we've ever been. And like I guess it could go both ways, like the effort could be reciprocated both ways, but kind of going through like the same thing, but still, it's like
your kid's as old as mine, so if he's only seen her when she's 1. I think he could have made a 2-hour trip in the last. You guys been there what, 2 years, 3 years now, right?
I think over 2 years, almost
2.
3 years this December, I think.
I mean,
so it's like never
even
met
that fucking bad, especially
and never met my youngest yet, and she's 4.
Yeah,
so I'm not trying to one up you. But try explaining that your dad's dead to a 4-year-old. You know what I mean? Like she just like doesn't get it. You know what I mean? Which I mean, why would you? You have no concept of that. So it's like it sucks. Like Well, where's your dad? Heaven, my dog. I don't know. Not here. I don't know how to explain it to her. Like she says she understands shit like that, but she don't get it. And then like
Yeah.
similar
We're all in the
situation,
same
Bob, with your
boat
mom.
in a sense,
Yeah.
basically on that kind of thing. Yeah, it sucks. It's one of those things that, eventually 10 years maybe down the road, you can try to explain,
I'm just glad Jamie's
Yeah,
parents are they're over the top, like it's like a movie over there, like a movie family. They like each
Mhm.
other.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that. You know what I mean? Like if they genuinely care about each other. They call each other. Hey, how are you? How's your day? I don't know what that's like. So it still freaks me out when I go over there, and it's been a decade. It's
Yeah.
weird.
And that's all I think from my end of things in my situation. I don't think it's like anything with him not wanting to do any of these things, but it's just kind of been weird and mucky ever since my parents got divorced. It's just been a different situation since I moved out, really.
Yeah.
So
I think it sucks too when you're an adult. You get caught up, and then next thing you know, a couple days goes by, a week, months.
oh yeah,
Oh shit!
mean,
It's been a
life-
year since I saw that
life
guy.
gets fucking hectic with your own family and
Yeah.
like obligations and shit. So it's like if it wasn't for my mom putting forth the effort that she puts in, then it's like how much would I even be talking to her really? Like other than obvious holidays and birthdays and shit like
Yeah.
that. So
It sucks growing up, don't it? Like,
oh yeah. I'm on the
fuck,
doorstep
dude.
of 30, man. I'm on the doorstep of 30.
Shut up.
Shit. I mean, we're
Shut
knocking
the
on 40
fuck
over
up.
here.
It's
I don't
only
want to hear
going
that
downhill from
bullshit.
here, right, fellas?
Depends. Take some vitamins. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I still got those Flintstones fighting off the viruses.
The Kung
But,
flu.
yeah. We have more positive news this week. Anything good? I got
Dude,
solid there.
speaking of that, I seen some funny ass quote saying like, "How did my life go from MySpace to my chart?" I'm like, I feel that. I feel that for sure.
Speaking of that, I gotta check my shit. I got an appointment coming up.
I do. I forgot to add one thing to the mill, so I'll tell it now after I make a shout out. But I want to shout out these two guys. I mean, they've been two of our biggest supporters, through all of it. But I just been noticing anytime we post on multiple pages, these two dudes are liking our shit. I just wanted to shout out. You hear them at the top of each episode. Hollywood Sav, and our guy, our boy Julian Guzman. Those two guys on multiple platforms will like our posts, interact, and I just wanted to shout those guys out because it's very much, appreciated. So, and I always try to reciprocate, of course, show love to those guys in their endeavors. But and as you can see, look at that, perfect timing. Joe's in the mighty J hoodie.
Dude, it's
over
one of my
there,
favorite
so
hoodies.
it is pretty dope. I do like that.
Got a picture of me on the front. It's cool.
Yeah. I think from the sounds of it, Sav's gonna be dropping some new shit here soon, so it's always a good time. We'll have to try to maybe we haven't had him officially on the show. I think we just did a call-in once, so I'll try to pencil him in before.
Maybe 2 times, maybe more.
I don't know if he's been like I'm talking about like this season. I know we we did like a call-in, like I think at the top of the year or the top of the season. But,
maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
But D'Lo, before we bring our guest on, I seen. I know you're a very big fan of these, but the spicy McNuggets are back at McDonald's.
Are they?
I don't know. I remember you tried to tell me that those were better than the Wendy's spicy nuggets at one point in time. I got them. I just don't taste any difference. Like there's no kick. They just taste like regular nuggets. I mean, I got that McDonald's sauce. I was having a great time.
McDonald?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that's his new favorite one.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna start stocking up before they get rid of it?
They did give me an extra one in my bag, so I have it here.
I send it to a lab, get it analyzed.
Yeah.
Get it.
How much crack they put in this? Because I can't get enough.
8% meth. Great.
But yeah, and your boy's been because right now in the app. Shout out to the app boys out there. $3 bagels. I mean, them bitches are $6. Well, the steak bagel is $6 regularly. So
does yours still sell it?
Yeah,
some McDonald's don't do it.
Go steak and egg McGriddle.
Dude, I had a McGriddle last week. Fuck the McGriddle. Sorry, I'm gonna redo the tier list.
Fucking hogwash. Get the fuck out of here.
It was too sweet. I felt like I was eating 2 sponges.
Well, Can't wait to be 30.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Things get sweeter.
Yeah,
I'm excited for you.
But Dilo, I'm gonna let you do the honors because this is your longtime boy. I mean, this is everyone's favorite guest we have every year. I was gonna try to get him on later this year, but I figure since we're recording on a Saturday night because of the Easter holiday, what better time to bring him on? And he said yes. So we'll see, what our guy's doing here. But Dylan, the floor is yours.
Oh yeah, this is a gentleman that might have met by mistake because it was either kindergarten or pre-first that we met. And
what the fuck did you say?
Pre-first, it's a thing. I didn't think it was until I was in it.
Kindergarten.
No.
Wait, did you get held back in kindergarten? Is that the next way to say that?
Yeah, your parents made that up.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Might have been stupid. I don't know.
Kindergarten.
Super kindergarten. Let's try this again.
He's a 5th-year senior in kindergarten.
Hey,
that's what it was.
I'm just dating it back to give you substance of how long we've been friends. Obviously, life gets in the way after high school and such. We just talked about that. So, but hey, I always have the admiration of best friend qualities to this man here. Raising a beautiful family, and he's a good man, hilarious, good friend. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, for the 4th time in TSP history, we are going to bring on a guest that has sent shockwaves through maybe your car speakers, your earphones, and whatnot, as he still holds the top 5 most streamed TSP episode of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Traver. Welcome to the show, Traver.
Thank you.
Alex, welcome, man.
Thank you. I'm still mind blown because I don't really know anybody, so I'm very flattered that people listen to me, especially because I, can really go on some rants sometimes.
I think you do. A couple of times you come and basically interviewed us, so it's a whole different.
Yeah,
people kind of like that. Obviously, it's a whole different subject matter than most of the people that we have come on.
I can imagine.
It's probably
a whole different setup.
Yeah, the substance of what you've spoke on as well. It's like it's like a car wreck. We don't usually not we want a car wreck to happen, but we're not going to walk away from one. You know what I'm saying? If it's happening,
yeah.
Not to say that your episodes are a car crash. Maybe that's a bad.
Nah, I get it. I vibe it. Yeah, I feel it. Well, I can ask you a question. I'm curious, how noticeable is my crooked jaw?
Noticeable enough
0
to know I didn't fix it
shit.
Until now.
Dude, I didn't even. What?
Well, even now, I guess.
Has it been like that forever?
It's hard to say. Yeah, I think so. At least when I hit puberty,
had 0 clue. And I mean, I see it now that you've
No, I can't stop looking at it.
I know. And believe me, I know.
Why'd you do that?
You ruined it for me.
You're looking I
always that's why I put my camera here, because from this angle, it looks pretty good. Like I got a nice kind of outline here, not bad. But from this angle, my jaw, because it's angled this way. So
yeah, you went from a model to a Discord mod.
I know, it's bad.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck either way. I mean, in the politest way, you're fine.
I'm fixated.
I appreciate it.
It's terrible news.
I like to be, self-aware of, I'm trying to seduce people, so I just need to know what side to look at them from. But
relax. Didn't you have another kid? Relax, man.
Segue.
Calm down.
There is a funny story behind the jaw, though.
Did you fall down?
Oh
no, okay. he tried to have me correct it one time in my room, where I'd fucking punch him across the jaw to see if it would autocorrect to the other side.
Honestly,
so it has been.
I'm behind it. Yeah, I'm with that. That makes sense to me.
And if you ask me, Bobby would know, but you kind of look like Daryl Ryder.
Is that a celebrity, or is that somebody you guys know?
Should I know who that is?
I know the name. I know he's a Cleveland sports writer guy. I don't know what he looks like.
How the fuck? What?
Here.
This guy better.
Why is looking that up? Alex, are you still
he's balding. Watch, he's fucked up.
Am I still out there looking for
lust?
Yeah. Well, actually, all right. So, how long we've been since I've last been on? I can't remember if we talked about the. I'm trying to remember. Do we have a date when I was last on? Do you guys know? Like, do you know off the top of your head, Dylan?
Off the top of my head, no, but I can look it up pretty quickly.
Anyway, it's pretty much the
Probably
same story.
It was probably, I mean, 22. So I bet at least
Really?
a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, because we took a year off.
Then yeah, it's pretty much the same story. You know, eventually, after long searching, there's some poor soul out there that is lonely enough to welcome me into her house, and the sex ends up being mediocre. Again, hope she never watches this. Oh, which again, on this one, this was partially my fault too. She was a strange one.
Yeah, she met you on the internet.
I couldn't read her very well, and so that it just affects me. Like, I don't know if she's being like entertained. Yeah, it's just she was really cool. Anyway, she fucked up the one rule I have, which is just if you fuck somebody else, which is totally fine, you just gotta tell me. And then she told me afterwards, and after we already banged, like, so we were hooking up, and she banged somebody like a friend of hers that she'd been with before, and then she told me afterwards that they hooked up, and I'm like it's totally fine. You just gotta tell me this stuff, because at the time Elena's pregnant, and I just cannot risk bringing anything home. So like, it's fine, but I would just know then to use like protection and stuff like that. So I got out of there. I didn't fuck around. And then since then, honestly, the biggest thing is because I found all these women on Tinder, and Tinder like tripled their prices for subscriptions, so I can't.
Well, you gotta pay for it.
I did. I paid for platinum, yeah, because
wait, there's a tier to it now.
There's like Tinder standard, gold, and platinum, and I paid for platinum because at the time.
Oh, dude, there's dudes. Oh no, how does anybody get any butt cheeks off?
What was that price?
Yeah, $240 for a year.
Oh,
which
okay.
For me, I'm like, I could pay for a hooker for like 200, and like, so this wasn't much different if I got like one girl off Tinder.
This is a hooker with effort now.
Yeah. Love the equation. And if I could like find a chick that I could bang regularly, then it's worth the price right there. And because Tinder Platinum would put you at the top of the deck, like the stack, so like you would have a priority. But now,
you think they only charge dudes?
Girls don't have. Yeah, you don't have to pay. It's still the same price, but if you're a girl paying for Tinder, I just can't even fathom why. Like, you do not have to be good looking at all.
You know why?
I honestly,
you know why they'd have to pay for it.
I don't actually. Go ahead, enlighten me.
Because they used to look like you with the long hair. They're dudes, bro. That's why.
Oh no, that is accurate. Yeah, and honestly though,
which is fine. Do your thing, but that's why.
I'm not even sure. I guess that's the one area where I'm not sure. I'd be kind of surprised if they have as much trouble, because obviously, those guys are totally fine. If the trannies are looking for girls, they're gonna have problems. But the trannies are always, they're gay. Typically they want dudes, and dudes, they're gonna have no problem finding dudes. Dudes are fuck machines. Like, we have.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's just not a big deal.
Yeah,
they're not gonna have any problems.
Gay, dude, you'd be shooting fish in a barrel.
If I was bi, just like life would be so. My sex life would just be out of the.
I like that. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
you're a good-looking dude, and you got a wrench, man. You'd be living it up.
Yeah. I honestly.
Wait, is that still like a cool thing for gay dudes though?
To
like a big one? Like, is that still like as desirable?
Huge cocks.
Why? Like, I don't know. Whatever.
Gays love big dicks. I mean, they love. Really, I shouldn't say they love big dicks, but they love all dicks. Just like we love all tits. So it's just the big.
Well,
I mean, to an extent. There's obviously like some far out there exceptions, but
I've seen some ogres. All right. I just don't want no part of.
Yeah,
stay over there.
That's definitely fair. Overall, though, tits that are on pretty ladies of all sizes, like tits of all sizes, I can appreciate. As long as I'm here for the overall picture, not.
Got a follow-up question.
For the personality.
I mean, physical. Yeah, I wouldn't mind talking about personality. I like the overall picture of their body, not the. I'm
You're
not
about
here
to
for the
get
person.
you're about to get canceled. Let's say it's 2024. You're so canceled. I'm excited.
What were you gonna say, Bobby? I'm sorry.
I had a follow up. Is Alex Knight, is he dead or?
Yeah, he's dead. I still get people
RIP.
reaching out to me. I just had a fan the other day tip me some money on my OnlyFans because I have the free one still up. And I just had somebody tip me some money the other day and was like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know it's been a while, but like you're my favorite. I just still praying for the day you come back." And yeah, so I sent him like a little like picture of me like holding up a card with his name just so it didn't seem generic of just like, hey, yeah, hey, like, you know, I'm out here.
Was it your
living the
hand or
dream.
your wiener holding him up?
I didn't send him any new nudes, but
All right.
I have like a whole like, you know, album of like
Yeah.
my OnlyFans pictures. So I just sent him a bunch of those. But yeah, that was touching. And I get like Reddit like invites all the time from people who used to be fans for me. And there's this one guy who is really just obsessed with me. And he seems nice, but he reaches out to me pretty regularly. He'd be a guy that would on every post on Reddit, he'd be like, "Oh my God, like a god of beauty, like your perfection is like unmatched. I would just bow at your feet every day. Like
I love your crooked jaw. Whatever.
Yeah,
That's what you're worried about. You got this dude losing his mind over here. You're worried. Is this crooked?
Well,
Relax,
yeah.
man.
Well, for pictures, I always make sure to push my jaw over to make it a little more.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah. I got the Tom Cruise thing going. I don't know if the picture. Well, at first,
Yeah.
ignore my lips. I'm sick, so whenever that happens, my
Same.
lips get obliterated. But like, if I hold my teeth together,
You got a middle tooth?
I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, you could see my teeth are just. Well, yeah, the middle tooth is like kind of fucked up, but like the alignment. Anyway, I know this
have you
doesn't
seen
matter
it's
to you
the
guys.
meme of Tom Cruise that has a middle tooth? Have you seen that shit?
Yeah. So it's that's just my jaw has just always been the one thing where I'm like, you know, but it's part of me.
Just grow a beard.
I wish I could. This is about it. Like, if it gets any longer than it is now, the patchiness really starts looking like trash.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
I'll sell you some.
Yeah.
So-
yes, please. And the
Are you
mustache
retired?
area especially.
Are you retired for good, or is there any chance of a comeback in the future at any point?
CUM?
CUM?
He said come back.
Oh, yeah, nice. If I do ever come back, yeah, I mean, there's always a chance, I guess. Like if I lose my job, maybe. But
that's the go-to immediately.
Come on back,
Not
though, right?
LinkedIn.
Well,
Don't worry.
forget.
yeah.
We have a whole ass script ready.
Right.
So.
But if I ever do sex work like that again, it would be hopefully I would just be the dick this time instead of like the main show. Like there would be a girl and I would just be the dick for the girl rather than me being the, you know, what people are going for. I would just be like
Gotcha.
a partner, which my wife, like Elena, it'd be perfect if she wanted to, but she's like in the past she's kind of like thought about it, but really if you're like on the fence about it, like that's a no. Like and thankfully too, because yeah, she's happy she didn't, especially as a woman too. Like in high school when my kids go to like end up getting to high school, she'll be found and her friends will, you know, his friends will beat off, I'm sure would have beaten off to that, and then, you know, they'd hang up like pictures of her in her locker. Whereas me,
it's just gonna be funny.
they're just gonna laugh. Yeah, it's gonna be like a joke of the school, like no big deal. But yeah, it's a different thing.
There's ways around that though. You could be like an anonymous, blur face, camera angles,
ski masks.
Yeah, yeah, it's always harder to make more money that way. Not that there aren't exceptions to that, but I know myself when I'm like beaten off and somebody's got like a fucking mask on their face, it always kills it for me. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah, what would be the point?
Yeah, I'm a big face person, so like.
Plus, yeah, I mean, BG content always seems to be the most popular, you know, choice amongst that fan base. Like if there's somebody out there that's not doing that, it always seems like that's their top requested, you know, stuff.
Yeah.
So
creepy stuff. That's where it's at.
Yeah, I heard, you know, you hung up the jersey, or I don't even know what you'd want to call that.
The
But
thong.
I had asked to see if you if it was true and if he'd ever come back. But we'll see. Maybe down the line,
I've
Mr.
certainly
Knight
thought
will
about it, extra
will
money,
return.
but yeah. It's yeah, who knows? If I get desperate enough for a little bit of extra cash, because I want eventually, I have other things I'm trying to do, obviously, like hobbies that who knows may eventually generate some money. But I'd like to, get a bigger house. I mean, this house is really nice, honestly, but I want to. I don't like neighborhoods. I don't like people, as everyone knows. I don't like, I want to
That's
be out
the
in the
game
middle of
plan
nowhere.
too.
Yeah. So if that's going to require some money, but who knows?
Do you have any idea like what area or like around here? I'm assuming, or does it?
Yeah, I want to keep I don't want to move my kids out of their school.
Yeah.
I imagine that'd be pretty rough. I don't know if any of you guys ended up having to change schools.
Yeah, I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah, I imagine that's not fun, but
it wasn't the worst thing, but like
you're
I am
also
envious of.
you're
What's up?
super personable though, so I
Yeah,
feel like that would at least go in your favor.
yeah. I have no problem making friends or talking to people, but like I'm envious of like my wife's best friend is like they've been friends since they were in kindergarten. You know what I mean? Like you can't have that, when you move
True.
and shit. Which
Yeah.
whatever, not that big a deal, I guess. But it's still cool to think that they've been friends for however long, 30
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
How old is your wife and you?
34 and I'm
Okay.
38.
Cool.
No, it's
Well,
not. I'm
incredible,
dying
man.
every day, being closer to death.
Every day.
true.
And to answer your
Respect.
question
I'm
previously,
pushing
it was
30.
May
That's what this fucking
10th.
guy just said. Do you hear him?
May 10th, 2021.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So definitely.
That was the
chick.
last time?
Yep, episode 109.
Damn.
No way.
Yep.
I feel. I don't, you
2021?
said there was only 3 episodes too, but I felt like I've been on here 4 times. I could be totally wrong on that.
This is the 4th.
I thought this was the 5th, but again, I could be. I mean, I would take your word over mine. So
Yeah, I was looking back. And the only reason I know
This
that is
fucking
because I did. Well,
No.
You're
What'd
talking
you
about-
just say? You got it way wrong.
I'm looking at it right now.
June 6, 2022.
May 10th.
Episode 145.
bro,
No.
see, I knew I was on here 4 times.
Yeah. I don't know what you're looking at.
109. I didn't know he was on again.
Yeah. There's no way. That's 3 years ago. Yeah. He's been on like the last
It seemed
3 seasons or
pretty
something.
long.
or 4 seasons. At
Well,
least.
I didn't get a sound clip from that episode, but I do have sound clips from the past 3 episodes.
I'm scared.
I know.
When
I'm
we
me
get to
too.
that.
We should
Yeah, I want to
screen
say
these.
this is like at least your 5th time being on. Maybe
Yeah.
even 6th.
Yeah. Well,
I know
if
you were
we-
on
if we-
twice in the same. Like you were on twice in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. If we count
I think for
I
some
did have a
reason.
little that phone in, like the very first. You guys were calling a bunch of people.
do
I think
remember
at
that,
the end
yeah.
of your first season or
Yep.
something. And so if you count that, this would be like 6 probably.
Yeah.
We can take phone calls now too.
Oh, actually, I think there was 2 phone-ins. There was one where I talked about having a threesome potential threesome coming up, and then we did another one where you guys told me that I was like one of the most viewed for that one. Obviously, it stuck with me. It meant a lot. I still want to play.
It meant a lot. That's funny.
I hear it all the time. I have family members that listen to the show and they bring up your episodes quite often. And
Really?
it's
Well,
pretty
good. Yeah, that's
I'm
Yeah,
excited for my
yeah.
father-in-law to talk about this tomorrow, or the next
Before we
one.
play these clips, you actually dove into the world of podcasting for a very brief time. Like you had a little 5 or 6 episode little thing there.
Yeah,
and it was actually pretty solid. I didn't know you had even done it until it was already over with, like 6 months after that. But I went through and listened to those episodes, and they were pretty solid. And it was, what you expected you to talk about.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
you said it just didn't hit for you. So
yeah. I'm glad I did it, but podcasting, even going in, I knew it was nothing I've ever really wanted to do. But I did want to survey people, like how I do with you guys, when I was coming on. But really, that appeal left almost instantly, and I had never really cared for podcasting myself. So I was like, I don't fuck around. As soon as I know I'm not interested, I don't I'm out. It's done. So I quit. I cut it after 5. Yeah.
You could have had something like Adam and his girl, fucking Lena the Plug. They have like their plug podcast where they interview
Plug
porn
talk or
stars
something?
or they interview people and then they end up fucking at the end
Yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
interview.
that would be cool, but that would require me to have some kind of like, reputation to use to get chicks that want to fuck me, because
Like,
or like
yeah.
money at least. I don't know.
That's the
That's
one.
fair.
That's the
Yeah.
one you need.
Yeah,
That's
the
all
money.
you ever need.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And once the sponsorship start rolling in and shit, just give them the sponsorship money.
Yeah.
This bang session is brought to you by G Fuel. Use my code. No.
Gee,
Oh, we'll probably never get them anyways. We'll be all right. 20%
That's
off
true.
when you use Alex Knight.
Code night.
Nice.
All right. Well, I know Dylan's wiggling his feet to play one of the certain clip that he's going to play here in a minute. So
That's mainly just
Dylan-
because my chair's too tall.
play your clips you got here from.
So I don't know if this is
Back in
going to be
the
set
day.
up on loop. So I apologize if it starts playing again. But first time using this soundboard here on the actual StreamYard device. But have 3 clips because I thought you were on previously 3 times. I never even thought about episode 145. But these are going to be from episodes that have been taken down, and we still have them in the archives. Just they're unable to be heard by ears currently on platforms. So
Wow. Good thing we're hearing by feet.
yeah. And this one right here is going to be Traver. I don't know what episode this is from, but I titled it Traver Loud and Proud.
I'll probably know.
Earlier, how if I'm home alone, I'm spanking the meat. And growing up with 4 brothers or 3 or 2 brothers, growing up with 2 brothers, I always
Why?
stomped
Why do you
around the
sound like
house
that?
because
First
I didn't
off-
want to walk on anyone.
Fucking.
Well,
Wait
what?
a second.
Are you narrating a book about beating it? That's what it's...
I know
Did
the
that sound weird
context.
to
That
you
might
guys?
be why people dig it, man. It's like listen to an audiobook about sex.
Hold on a second. Did that sound weird to you guys?
It sounded good to me.
I don't
Oh,
know,
it
man.
did?
Yeah.
Okay, for me, it sounded like your voice was like cartoonish. So I'm going to replay that again.
Walk on anyone. Fucking spanking their meat. Like, I'll pass on that. So I always just stomp around the house. But I mean, I'm just loud, period. And so when I was making out, I was making out with a girl, and Jake was making out with his girl as well. He was like, "Damn, dude, like you sound like you're a dog, like slurping up peanut butter." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I like it like that. I'm
I
not
still
gonna
do,
fucking
yeah.
lie." Like, same with like sex as well, like any kind of oral stuff. But like other than that, like let's get some groans and growls and moans and let's get it going.
I think gluck, man, for BJ's, which obviously not obviously. I'm sure a lot of people are questioning it, but for blowjobs though, I want to hear that gluck,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's half. That's honestly half of it.
It really is. If there's
I think everyone in here would agree.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
we can play the bashful game, but we know what it is.
Yeah, like come on now.
I want to hear the effort. I don't want to just see it.
He
I wanna
said,
hear
hear
it.
the effort.
I want to use all my senses.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Honestly, I have.
Wanna smell it?
Yo, what?
Smell it.
Have you guys ever done like audio porn where you just have the sound of porn going on?
Let's taste it.
Listen, fuck all that. I grew up before the internet, all right?
Well, no, yeah,
I used my
yeah.
imagination, all right?
yeah.
Shit sucked.
VHS.
Yeah, eventually we got
Got to rewind
upgraded.
it back to the absolute exact time on the tape.
You pause it.
Oh,
Took
yeah.
some big risks doing that shit.
I have a vivid memory of who I thought was Dylan, but we set up a barricade between us. Yeah, we set up a barricade between us.
Oh,
Yeah. And I had Swordfish. My parents had Swordfish, the movie.
Oh, hell yeah,
Have you
Halle
seen that?
Berry.
Halle Berry's tits, yeah.
Holly Berry.
Yeah, and so, being
Like
like,
a race.
we didn't race.
He said, was it a
I thought it was Dylan, though, but I was talking to my buddy Josh about it, and apparently either I did it with more than one friend, or
Tab
or
could
it
have
was
was over there fucking
Gosh.
bopping it.
yeah,
Damn.
but when you're
He had been he was shaking the room if he was doing that.
I mean, you could have just go somewhere.
no, you got the TV and
Got the barrier, dude.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
put up
You
a
don't see it's
wall.
not gay.
But,
Well, if it's Dylan, he's over here with his 5 senses. He
You're
knows
gonna
what's
see the-
going on.
You're gonna see the fucking silhouette of Alex, but
yeah,
Absolutely.
like you
Over
said,
the
though,
fucking barrier.
Like you said, though, there was no
Over the
computer,
top.
so
Doing the rabbit on the wall there.
whoever had the goods, of whoever could provide the tits, you'd go to it. I had the tits, I had the VCR, I had the
You do some real devious
Yeah,
shit
like-
when you're a teenager. You know that?
Yeah, I mean,
this-
like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, kids have
Horny.
a lot more access than we'd had back in the day. But I would imagine it would be the equivalent of someone pausing like Sydney Sweeney at the right time.
Bruh, she is one of the most beautiful women alive. I haven't seen anything she's in, so that might affect it if I
Don't
did.
say some real boomer shit. I just heard it like I found out about who she was like, I don't know, a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I've only known her for about a month. Yeah.
I have no idea who she is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she
All
was,
these dudes at work were like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
Sydney
it
Sweeney,
won't
Sydney
take
Sweeney.
too hard of a search to find what you need to find. So
Yeah, it was like the third thing in. Oh, all right, that's who that is.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Got it.
homemade, homegrown.
Homegrown.
absolutely.
Got it.
She's a 9. Yeah, my highest score I could give a woman. which
And
I hate
she has a
that, but-
TikTok, like she's like a mechanic.
Oh, whoa.
It's pretty nuts.
What?
Look it up. Yeah, look it up, dude. It's pretty wild.
I think there's something wrong with my car.
I've heard her talk before. Like I've heard her in an interview, and she seems super chill. So it's only the more I hear about her, the more that score is solidified. But she's definitely top 3.
What
for
about
sure.
Sky Bree? You Sky Bree fan, Alex?
She a porn star?
She's
Yep.
She
scintillating.
gotta be with a name like that.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
know.
like that.
Sky Bree.
Yeah, you're gonna,
Let me
think
She's-
you're hearing about.
She's all right, but the fact
make sure
that
nobody's
she's
like none of my
she like hooked up with that dude, like
outta
dated
here.
that one dude,
the kids.
streamer guy who like always like, I guess is like bad boy persona, always picks up chicks. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
What? The
I can't
fuck
think
are
of
you
his
talking
name.
about?
But he's like the Riz King, quote unquote.
That's why you don't like her.
I didn't say I don't like her. I'm just like that kind of knocks her down a peg.
Her face is kind of throwing me off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd agree.
I hate that duck face, the stupid face.
Mm-hmm.
But
Don't
you
talk
got
about my girl like that. Fuck you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
You know,
There's some guys out there that they fucking get pissed off like that.
yeah.
I think it's really their girl.
I support her Patreon. She owes
I've
me
been to every one
sex.
of her cons. I'm at every one of her
That's
conventions.
so lame.
I should say, even like about this chick too, is that like whenever I'm like talking about like Zendaya is just the first example because me and my wife were talking about her the other day, but I don't think she's that great looking. But I just want to clarify that it's in the context of like these superstars. Obviously, like if she was like a Tinder chick, like yeah, I think she's a pretty girl for sure, like undeniably. But like when we're in like the NFL of like looks, she doesn't like make the cut in my opinion. But
Oh man, I think she's gorgeous, but to each their own,
for sure,
She's too goddamn skinny.
I just it's her acting for me that I'm not. I think that maybe plays a part. I'm just not big on her acting. I feel like
Oh,
she's like
Zendaya?
the same in a lot of movies, but I don't know. I haven't seen her in enough, so that could be a thing.
Just because you're fresh off Dune 2.
She wasn't. Yeah, honestly, I hated her. I hated that she was cast in that role,
That's
but
where it's
honestly, she didn't do too bad. She didn't blow it away, but she didn't do too bad.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
saying
mad.
that this generation only knows like a handful of actors because like they only cast like these fucking people like Zendaya, like who's the fucking kid, another main character in there.
And Dune,
Yeah,
Timothée Chalamet.
yeah, Timothy. Yeah, Chalamet, Timothy
Yeah,
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Yeah, he was just doing he like did like 3 movies in the past year. It's like, dude, is there any other actors out there?
Dude, they're
So
probably
it's like-
saying that about Johnny Depp and Tom Cruise, though. You know what I mean? Same shit.
Yeah, but they're goaded.
That's how you get there, though.
True. And I just totally lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Probably thinking about tits or something.
D'Lo,
It's probably
I'm
what
gonna pop
made
in
me
the
think.
next soundbite.
Yeah. So this one, I guess I don't know if this is your first experience, but needless to say, you qualified it as a trunk.
A trunk.
That's all I'm getting it there. And it's like, holy shit, my dick is like, that shit was like harder than a fucking steel post. It actually felt like it was like numb. It was like tingling a little bit at the base. It was like somebody injected cocaine right into the trunk of my dick. It was awesome.
The trunk.
Yeah,
It's a fucking Chipotle dick.
The burrito.
He
Yeah.
said it was
exactly.
awesome. He said it was awesome.
It was a one-time thing because, as I've said before, Viagra does not save me from my performance anxiety during first-time sexual encounters.
Are you a Blue Chew user?
What is
Same
that?
shit.
Is that like, oh, that's like the gum
Blue Chew?
Viagra?
It's like chewable tablets.
Yeah.
I've never tried it. Why,
Bigger
you
and
guys?
harder cock. I mean, you don't need, obviously, you're set, but yeah, bigger and harder cock.
No, I do need. Well, I'll.
Then you got
Blood
Roman
pressure
Roman
medicine for
swipes
your ass.
too. You got Roman swipes if you want to.
What the
What's
fuck
other
is
stuff
that?
that we got hip to, but we got guided to. It was like some gas station stuff.
I don't
Rhino.
remember. Yeah, I never.
Yeah, get those rhino
God.
pills you see by the
God,
5
it's so
hours.
much
You'll be
fun.
all right. That's all you need.
Old something.
Have you
Wasn't there
guys?
some honey or something? I saw something on some
Yeah, honey
fucking
sounds
TV.
right. Honey something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. It might have been an ad on TikTok because now the honey thing has been replaced with Blue Chew ads. Like
I
every
heard-
other, you know.
Yeah. You guys talk up Blue Chew, and like I was always on the assumption, like, dude,
I
I
have
have
never
no
fucked
problem
with it. I
getting
don't even know what
hard,
that
you
is.
know, like I don't need it. But you guys are saying it's more of like a bodybuilder can lift weights, but he also still takes that performance enhancement
Well,
to
it's
be
like,
better.
put it in the more simple terms, like Sammy Sosa could hit home runs, but then he took steroids and then he hit a lot more home runs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the best explanation for him that you probably could have. That made it so much sense.
It's like those like porn ads where it's like shoot bigger and longer loads.
I'm not trying to clean that mess up.
Fuck local moms. ASAP.
Or it's
Yeah.
like the
I've never
fucking
even seen this lady.
Brazzers is now free.
Seen that one.
And
yeah.
fucking
It's always a Bella Danger.
And then I
Like,
get a
is it for you
fucking
guys.
virus.
yeah, here I am trying to fucking get all set up, and they're like, "Are you watching
He
porn
said,
alone
"Get
right
all
now?"
set up."
And he's like, "Are you watching porn alone right now?"
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
sites have more ads than YouTube and shit.
I haven't been on it in a minute. I
Bullshit.
kind of want to fire a window open just right, see what it's about right now. I'm just gonna see
I
what
always
we
want to
got.
make. I always want to make a TikTok video of that. I think that'd be my first TikTok video.
Open up a Pornhub tab.
No, getting ready to like watch
Oh.
porn, and then the first thing that pops up before the video is like
Jesus
those
Christ.
ads, like saying, "Are you watching porn alone right now?" And I'm like, "Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I am."
All right.
How'd you know?
Here's the one we've been waiting for.
Yep, this
Most
is
favorite
actually the
soundbite.
one that is the most talked about, at least to me, when people talk about it.
Really?
And you know, it may have circled the waves down south in Florida.
Is this about a dildo up my butt?
It is.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Right.
Yeah, made waves in the Gulf Coast when I was down there, because I think this is when the interview took place. So like the people that I made friends with and talked to down there, they heard it. I'm pretty sure good old Caesar heard it as well. My
Mhm.
pops, you know,
Oh.
family and all that stuff. So this is the Traver for 50.
And I knew eventually, though, somebody would want a dildo in my ass. And I totally did it because I was like, if I do it this one time, I could use this custom pick for everyone who in the future wants a dildo in the ass. Yeah. So I was like,
You put a
this
dildo
dude-
in your ass, bro.
no, yeah, for sure. And I was like, for several reasons. Well, he started off, he was like, you don't have to go big, man. And I'm like, you should probably start off small because this is the first thing that's been in your ass. And so, I was like, no, I either go big or go home. So I had a big old dick. And I got that thing on my ass, man. It was dope too.
Oh my god, no!
It was dope.
That's
It was
impressive,
dope
dude.
because-
That's impressive.
Yeah, it was a big old one too because
For
I'm not
$5.
about it.
For $5.
Well, he tipped me well too. He tipped me like $50. So I mean,
$50.
So if anything, you're worried about firing that back up. Sounds like you just be a mule, a drug mule. You know,
Yeah.
you'll be all right.
Never mind. I was gonna tell a story, but there's no reason to. It was
fair enough, I guess.
it was but yeah, it was I'm still very happy that I took a dildo in my ass. It's one of those moments of like, because with the last chick I was with, she had a partner. Her last partner actually liked getting pegged, and she was like, "Do you like that?" And I'm like, "No, I've actually done it, and it was neat, but like just it wasn't really for me." Like I could say with certainty now, there was no questions like, "Oh well, you don't know till you try it." No, I've tried it, and I'm good.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure. Nope.
Yeah,
You
I
get,
just having that
colonoscopies
confidence.
Well, here's the
for
thing.
fun?
Joe's gonna be getting a colonoscopy soon. So
Hey.
Yeah.
that is gonna be a lot worse than probably what you did.
Hey,
Probably.
old man, you want to book them for the same time?
No, I got a few years.
No, you don't. When we go to a website, we still got to scroll down to the same tab now, buddy. You're the same group.
That's true.
I am never getting one.
That's
So
actually that right there. It's picture you and me right there.
I like your red shirt. Oh god.
Hey, colonoscopy. They don't they like pump you up with air or something? You know
I'll
anything?
let you
about
know in
the
a couple
procedure?
years.
Okay.
I just know. Don't you got to drink like some? I know you got to drink some gross ass like stuff to clean you out or something.
I think it's like charcoal
terrible
stuff too.
experience.
I think, if I remember
you
correctly.
can't like eat for like a day.
I don't know. These older dudes at
Ain't
work
there
talking
some
about
dudes
it.
though that like they get a colonoscopy and like get a boner or something?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe a fear.
Sorry,
boner.
Doc. I mean, I have no control. Yeah, you did it.
That's
You
what
guys-
happens at physicals, right?
Hey, do you guys get fear boners? Honestly, like, has
No.
that ever happened?
I just thought it'd be cool.
No, just narbs.
Fear boners?
I still get a lot of narbs.
What's a narb?
No apparent reason, boner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The wind blew.
Yeah.
I slammed my truck door too hard.
No
What the
reason, yeah.
fuck?
That speed bump hit a
Valid.
certain way. Just
Yeah.
You ever do that? You go down a hill on the road too quick, that feeling? Whoa.
Yeah. I was flaccid on the other side of that hill. I swear.
I hit the other side of this double and it was
Explain
all
the
over.
fear boner. If I'm scared or something, there's no way I'm gonna
I
have
don't
the
know.
ability to.
I tell you, the one time I was in class, it was in Mrs. Hodges' class, which I know doesn't mean anything to you guys except Dylan, but it was, maybe I shouldn't name drop. I don't know, but anyway.
Too late, man.
I had my head down. It was in like I forget what, honestly, I have very little recollection of like high school, but it was in the period before the bell, but after the first class, I think. Anyway, there's like 40 minutes and I just slept during it. And I was, of course, in my head thinking about all kinds of, sex and stuff. And I had a raging hard on. And then Miss Hodge gets a call from the office, and I have to go down to the office. And so she's like, Alex, like, they want you down in the office. And I just look at her for a bit, and I'm like, well, I can either just sit here for like, 2 more minutes and try to make excuses, or just like try to get up and hide it. And I did. And she looked directly at it, but didn't say anything. And that moment,
You probably weren't even the first one that week.
I gotta hope so, that this isn't like that it's not only me.
What if she like looked you dead in the eyes and said, "Are you going camping, Trevor?"
There it is. He's pitched his tent.
Honestly, that would have, I would have preferred that, because that would have been hilarious. But that would probably risk her job if she made a comment like that.
Just talk about that minor's, parts.
But it totally would have cut the tension or the awkward moment of going through that if she
a dude teacher, like a legit dude teacher you're cool with, probably could have said something like, yo,
I
got a situation.
As long as nobody reported. Yeah, because I've been cool with anybody, like with her saying it too, obviously. Like,
she don't know that though.
No,
the board of education doesn't know that either.
Right.
And hardcover book or something to carry with you.
Hopefully, you
Yeah. Did not
Imagine
cross
getting
my
held up at gunpoint. Put your fucking hands up.
No.
I'm hard as a rock. I'm so sorry.
what do I do?
Yeah, it was probably a bad situation for like you guys have bad situations for like school dances.
Well, that's different. That's not a fear horn. That's just being a
Yeah.
horny fucking 15-year-old dude.
It's like compression shorts were a must.
Because back in
Kinda
those
tame-
days, I
tame it.
mean, you were getting basically fucking dry fucked.
The grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Traver had that famous line. It's my phone, I swear.
And it genuinely was my phone. She will never
That's
believe
tough.
that.
Yeah,
But,
no, there's no way.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, but
Maybe though, because knowing you, you would probably come out and be like, "Yeah, that was my guy."
well, that's what I'm
What do you want
hoping.
me to do?
At the time, I didn't know her very well, so she probably didn't, have that.
Well,
contact.
actually, no name drops. We'll tell you after the
That's my
show,
phone,
Bobby.
I swear.
Yeah, we'll tell you after the show, Bobby.
Why
But
do you know her?
You probably know her.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh.
probably went to school with her. So
Oh,
But I don't. I mean, I'm older than you guys.
yeah, so
Right.
she I thought
she was a little older than us, but
she was a little older, but I don't know how. When did you graduate, Bobby?
07. I'm like 6 years
Okay,
older
yeah.
than you.
I don't think she
Yeah.
was that much older if she was at our
Like,
school
yeah,
dance.
they probably would have
Yeah.
known her. She might have been a freshman
It'd be
then.
odd. Yeah, that'd be might have cracked open a fucking case here.
Yeah,
He was 24.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, never mind.
Hey, do you guys? Did I ask this before? But do you guys eat ass?
I have.
Okay. I mean, I do. Obviously, I don't think that surprises anybody.
It's
but-
not a regular. That's not in the regular playbook, but
Okay.
it's
okay.
happened. Yeah.
It's in the playbook. Yeah.
Okay.
He said it's in
Oh,
the
there you
playbook.
go.
Joe, you're.
I
suspicious
mean,
as
come
hell.
on, dude. I'm an old
I'd be
man.
surprised if you didn't. You're saying you
Well,
didn't?
you know,
don't?
I gotta be careful. I got certain listeners that
Okay,
you
never
know.
mind. Yeah, we can.
We'll
well,
take that
anyway,
as a yes.
I was just wondering. I was asking. I was asking some people at work because it's a big surprise. I ask a lot of people these kind of questions when I'm bored, but I was just surprised by.
Well, I hope that doesn't pop up in the recording. I don't know why it's showing
Don't
up.
edit that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a lot of people don't. I was just surprised. I even present them this like situation of if it was like the hottest chick that they know, and they still wouldn't. I don't know. It's hard.
They're lying. They're lying. You got to get over yourself.
What
I don't know
about
what it
now,
is.
let's ask you? Have you ever gotten your ass ate?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
It's
All
not. It's nice. I don't know who else has here, but it's nice. But
not me.
It's not worth the trouble of shaving my asshole.
I don't even know.
I bet I would like it, but
Logistically-
I just know what takes place there. So I
Yeah.
just wouldn't want to put
I know what I
somebody
wiped.
through that.
Uh,
I imagine
heard
I
you
probably
make-
would like it, but
I've heard you make in the wire toilet. Mm-mm.
you
Sounded like
eating
a
my
fucking
ass?
crime
What are you
scene in there.
Well, I'm just
An
I'm eating
actual
my ass.
crime scene.
What?
That's what that was.
I can only imagine, Trevor, because if Jake described your kissing as a dog licking up peanut butter,
I get in
I
there.
can only imagine.
It
Christ.
surprises people too, because knowing that I use a fucking tissue paper to open doorknobs.
Yeah, I'm really confused. I think you got your shit backwards, man.
I look.
like-
I always. I get nasty with a just lovely chick, but I don't want to get nasty with trucker butt. And I know truckers. I hear it all
Watch
the
your
time.
fucking mouth.
They come out of that bathroom after taking a big old shit. Don't wash their hands.
Dude, isn't that wild?
It is, and I don't want to. I don't want
Yeah,
any
they're
of
gross.
that.
He's talking about our local guys in our office.
I can't even imagine the on road. Like I hear horror stories about.
These motherfuckers washing their feet in the sink and shit. Like,
I mean, I guess at least they're washing something. I can't
no,
be
man,
mad.
they're taking shits with the door open. It's fucking nuts. It's just
Oh, man.
there's cultural differences between
Yeah.
different. You got the Russian guys who don't close the door. Just shit like that.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Got his Pumas down to
Before
his ankles.
we jump into the mill here, Alex, I mean, do you have any other questions?
No,
You wanna throw?
I think I had something I was on that same train of thought, but it's gone.
Oh, I do have. It's kind of off. It's on topic, but out of left field. If you could just send a wiener picture to a number I give you later, it's one of these a guy we work with. He just talks about it all the time, and I'm like, dude, I'll just tell him to send it to you. So you can just
let me try to guess after the show.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna name names, but it would crack me up if it's just, dude, you'll never guess what happened.
All right. Yeah, I can do it.
He's always like, I just want to know.
Give him one when you're at full pump. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got a good one that I typically like to go to.
Yeah,
it's got my wife in it, so it's not 100% gay. So
yeah, whatever.
it's like 70% gay. But
honestly, if you get it close to 85, I'd be happier. But whatever.
All right.
70% not gay. I mean,
70% gay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want 85 gay. That's what I'm going for here.
Full on, yeah.
Say on the infamous one because you probably got your cock out in the dildo pic, don't you?
It's mostly a lot of dildo and butt.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. I said 85 to 100.
Yeah, we'll give him the dildo will be the lead in, and then the cock.
I'm excited. He's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? He said he wanted to know.
Yeah.
He's not even looking in the eye. He's gonna be like, hey, Alex.
What's this, Bobby? Is it time for the tier?
We're getting into the mill, the round the mill dill, where we go over some topics from the week.
Current events.
Yep. So a lot of stuff that you'll probably have no idea about. Well, we'll get you up to date.
Okay.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Yep. That's what you're here for. Yep.
So yeah, I guess we'll hit it.
God damn it.
Yeah, baby.
Motherfucker.
You always got to keep you on your toes there, Joe.
I appreciate it. The consistency.
Yeah, it's all part of the show here. It's what we do here. But Around the Mill with Dill, episode 173. Got a couple of tings here for you. On this topic, we'll open it up here with McDonald's. I'm sure you guys have heard that starting in 2026, that is, McDonald's will be officially selling Krispy Kreme donuts. Believe it or not.
Why?
Krispy Kreme donuts. And a lot of the fellas that I work with, they love Krispy Kreme donuts. Best believe. And they only usually get the Krispy Kreme donuts when the red light is on. And if you know what that means they're made fresh out the oven. Fresh as you can get. The red light is on. That means it's time to get some Krispy Kreme donuts. Are these going to be red light Krispy Kremes? Or are these going to be warm light Krispy Kremes? Big difference. Big difference.
How long do you think they make some fat combination of the burger on the donut?
Ooh, that would be incredible.
Call corporate up. I want my money.
Yeah. Get your royalties now. Get your McRoyalties now, because if they make like some kind of like Big Mac Krispy Kreme burger,
fucking McBeaties.
That'd be good. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Don't hold your breath because you'll probably pass out because it ain't coming until 2026. Damn. So that is the word.
Snack wraps are supposedly supposed to be coming in 25. We'll see. I don't know what the delay is on that.
Those are the best.
The thing about nostalgia is nostalgia sells. What? So if they bring back things from the past, even if it's for a limited time, I think it's just great for business, great for the people. And just gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
Hear the McRibs back?
I don't like it.
Never had.
Sometimes you hear that shit. The fucking meme. The McRib is back. Anyways.
In other news, this is going to be for you fellows over here with your collections and stuff. But Dragon Ball theme park, a Dragon Ball Z styled theme park, is going to be in Saudi Arabia. So not only got to pay for the ticket to get there, you got to pay for the ticket to get there, if you know what I mean. So 500,000 square meters will feature Kame House, Capsule Corp.
Kami.
Huh?
Kami.
What about Kami? Oh,
Kami House.
Kami House. Sorry. Kami House.
Kame House is going to be my bedroom in about 30, 45 minutes. Okay.
Oh. Talking about comebacks. I'm probably going to butcher this too. Beerus Planet.
Oh, you got that one.
Okay. And more. So 30 plus Dragon Ball themed rides. That's a lot of rides. That's pretty impressive.
That's fucking nuts just in general. Yeah. 30 rides.
I think Cedar Point only has 16, 17 rides.
Yeah.
So double the rides at this park. 70 million tall Shinran roller coasters.
Close. 70 meter tall. Shenron.
7 Dragon Ball theme zones. So it's probably going to be different themes of some sort. We do have a video of this as well that's going to be more so along the lines of a trailer for a movie, but it's for a theme park.
Yeah.
And it's actually really well put together. So let's check this bad boy out here. Let me pop it up. I hate all the steps I have to fucking go through to do this, but we'll get there eventually.
This fucking guy's clicking shit. Don't let him fool you.
There we go.
A wish has been granted. Calling adventurers from across the globe.
Around the world are converging on Saudi Arabia after the discovery of Dragon Balls with wish-granting powers.
To experience an unprecedented, immersive entertainment destination. Here, fantasy and thrills collide. Play a part in the epic sagas coming to Saudi Arabia in the first city built for play.
I have to go. I mean, we got to go, bro. I don't care if I got to blow a fucking...
I can't stand up right now, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I have to go to that place.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in Quidia City. I'm pronouncing that right, but...
Yeah, that's going to be sick.
I loved the soundtrack. I'm a big fan of some synth. So that got me sold. I don't know if I'm ever going to make it to Saudi Arabia. So unless they do something here in the U.S.
I mean, we'll vlog that, baby. TSP goes to Saudi Arabia.
What's a plane ticket to? Let's look at that.
Yeah, people have been clamoring for the vlogs. I've had one suggestion. Been told that we need to get drunk at Disneyland. So
well, who's funding that?
Yeah, it's not in the budget. It's not in the budget.
$1,300. It looks like $1,500.
Oh, we should get a bro trip to Nashville or something.
I want to keep it like the day trip is where is a good sweet spot.
I'm not trying to sleep next to this fucking barrier. Okay,
get an Airbnb for a weekend. It ain't bad.
I don't know, dude. Now that I know that you do pillow beat off barriers and shit.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't fucking with it.
You know what I mean?
Well, come on now.
Yeah, this could be it might have been Josh, but I was pretty sure it was you, Dylan. But
he also didn't go, no, that wasn't me. So it was fucking him.
Yeah, you didn't debate it at all.
It could have been.
Oh God.
But yeah, we got to figure it out. Sometime I'm shooting for May. We'll figure it out. But something, because I like we left 8, 9 in the morning, got back at 6, 7 at night. It was it was perfect. So we'll figure it out.
Ugh. I don't want to tell you how much
he'll come pick us up this time.
What the fuck you mean? Are we doing something up north?
And then maybe. And then we'll go fucking throw a jar of salsa in Joe's driveway.
Fuck yeah, I'm excited. Dude, that was such bullshit. It rolled out perfectly. Ugh.
What else we got to do, though?
It's the perfect sound, too. I wish I still had the clip. But, yeah, so we what else do we have? It is exactly right. In other news, some tragedy here in Baltimore, Maryland. That's going to be a cargo ship crashes into a bridge. And the bridge itself was what? The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. It collapsed after a cargo ship crashed into one of its pillars.
I think Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we have.
I don't know. For whatever, I hopped on X or Twitter as I was getting ready for work or some shit and seeing it, and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah, that was nuts. I saw a different. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the one I saw right away.
Yeah, so you'll see it like lose power like twice. I don't think there's sound. So
You watch those headlights on the bridge.
Yeah, you see like the smokestacks are going. Some people are saying, and the lights go out again, so it lost power. Can't steer it without power. But then there's also people up there saying, "I built these."
look at that car right there. Did that person seen this video later in the day? Is like, I can't even imagine what was going through.
Yeah, but you see the flashing lights?
Yeah, like all
those are workers up there.
Yeah, I think they said there's like 6 or 7 of them or something up there.
Yeah, filling potholes and shit.
I think they were also trying to get people off that bridge too, because I think there was a call. There was like a mayday call before this all happened because they knew that they kept losing power and shit. But yeah, nuts, dude! It just hits the one part of the bridge and the whole fucking thing like falls.
And that went down. Like it looked like a.
It was fast forward. It seemed.
It looked like a model.
Yeah,
like
but
like
as you watch, you'll see it like gain power and then lose power and then it gains power again. Like it's crazy, man.
Joe Biden, man.
So yeah, they got workers right here. And they just drop.
Dude, that's so scary. That's like
nightmare. They said,
"Oh yeah, for sure."
2 of them came away like unscathed, essentially, and then I think they found a couple people that were trapped in vehicles, which sucks because I know they said that like if you ever are in a car with your windows up, like you're basically fucked because there's just too much pressure to open the door or the window or anything like that. So that sucks for those guys. And what a shit way to go, man! You're just trapped.
That's way over 50 feet, like up above the water.
Oh yeah.
Here that if you'd like jumping into water from like more than 50 feet, it's like practically hitting concrete, like the sheer force of hitting the water. So it's not like just because it's water doesn't mean it's going to be come packing with a force.
I think they said that's part of like a major highway. So like.
Oh yeah.
Sucks, did you hear about the port shutting down? I think.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cargo ships out in the bay. They can't get in, and now there's like only one way in and out.
Yeah.
So like that's causing.
I mean, that's gonna take.
I think that is the one way in and out.
5 years to rebuild that. I mean, fuck. How long did it take to build the MLK bridge? I mean, it took forever.
Yeah. That's
a big time project. 5 years probably is not enough time. I don't know.
And then you sent me another video as well on the same topic. I don't know if you meant to, but this is what I got.
It's either another angle or I sent you TikTok too. Oh yeah, this is a person when it was like daylight out, you can kind of see it better.
Seven hours ago, the Key Bridge collapsed. This is the bridge that connects Baltimore County and Anne Arundel County. This is truly unbelievable. I am completely at a loss of words. It's tragic. There was people on the bridge when it collapsed. That boat was headed southbound out of Baltimore Harbor, and it hit one of the spans, and the bridge just collapsed like a house of cards. It's truly, truly shocking. I have no words. This is an awful tragedy that is going to affect everybody in the area and whole shipping. I'm not with any news, this or that or the other. This is just literally in my backyard. I see this bridge every day. I drove over it last night, and I was supposed to drive over it again this morning. It was just literally right in our backyard. I mean, 5 miles from the house. Thank you to the Coast Guard, DNR, and all the law enforcement that's out here putting in search and rescue efforts, and the divers that are out here in this 40-degree water, searching for the cars and searching for the people that went down with the bridge. Good opportunity for everybody to set their differences aside and come together and get through this whole tragedy together, because this affects everybody no matter who you are or what you think. Just keep your thoughts and prayers with all the families of the people that were on the bridge when it collapsed. Keep you updated.
Wow,
Yep.
man.
People are also
that thing had to have been so fucking heavy. I mean, look. I mean, there's so many. Look how many trailers are on that thing. Probably a lot of them were loaded.
Even if they're empty, you know what I mean?
They took that whole thing down. Crazy.
Yeah, you have. Oh, what was I going to say? Complete blanked my mind. Oh, people blaming the government for poor infrastructure. The fact that it was able to just completely destroy the entire bridge with one hit to the post. That's a giant ass fucking ship with a lot of tonnage and weight behind it. But I think more people are pissed off that I guess Biden was like, the government's fronting the whole cost. But I think people don't realize. I mean, they're like, oh, the insurance company of the cargo ship needs to be paying for it, not the taxpayers of America, yada, yada, yada. But I think it's more so just to kind of like speed the process up, because it would be, if it went through the insurance company, then it has to go through the whole lingo of like the delegation process of the whole, what do you call it? Like there's processes to it when it goes to that kind of stuff with claims and stuff like that. You know, fucking, if you ever gotten in an accident before, it takes forever to get your check, whatever. But government's probably like, here's the money now, front the cost, and then they'll get paid back from the insurance company. So the insurance company's probably paying for it in the long run, but upfront cost to get the process going immediately is probably what the government's doing there.
Well, at least it's something that's going into a project here and not on the other side of the world. That's a whole other
that's true, yeah.
can of worms, but you gotta look at it that way.
There's that video clip,
and there's a lot more pressing needs. That I just hate people like that. Like, just jump to that shit. Like, they were still looking for fucking people at that time. So it's like,
I heard a crazy conspiracy about this shit too. That there's a container that's got like, they're pumping air to one of them, and it's got fucking Diddy victims in it and shit. You hear that crazy talk? Look that shit up.
Speaking of, that's our next topic. Huh. Well, actually, I have one more video on this topic.
Oh yeah, so that's that TikTok I was saying. It's just, there's a dude that posted a video that day, showing. Oh, okay. Was this? Did I send you this one?
Yep.
Oh, maybe I thought I sent a different one.
Sent me this one.
But was there another one after that?
It's probably this one that you want me to share. It's the one that you're leading up to. Let me get that one.
But yeah, I guess. Yeah, it just shows how stupid fucking people are. Because a dude he posted a video that day showing like they were just on a boat ride not that long ago. As you can see right here, it's June 2023. You can see it in the fucking right below the video there.
Oops.
And you can just see they're just going under that. That's that bridge. They're going under there. Since he posted it that day, and it's fucking TikTok, look at some of these comments below. These fucking morons. I hear the top comment hit 94,000 likes. The timing on this app is insane. TikTok know what they're doing. And that's me right there. I put 13K because I was like, girl, people are reading the caption.
Dude, the bridge collapse video. Why would you write that comment? Like are you searching
the guy
for that?
Posted the video comment under my shit. And just like, yeah, 95% of the people didn't read the comments. The way this app works is wild. Fucking bozos. But yeah, man, sad tragedy and just kind of crazy all together. Like I said, they hit one part of the bridge and the whole fucking thing crumbled down. So I mean, that is kind of scary to think about.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sometimes it's just like wrong place.
I mean, you know how often we're driving over these fucking bridges and shit?
Right.
Especially living over here in Toledo. I mean, goddamn.
Every day, every night. We're going
High
over a
levels,
bridge
old
of
as
some
shit,
sort.
too. You know, some fucking
Ugh.
fisherman's boat nudges that thing. We going down? Oh, goddamn.
Reminds me of that Cisco driver that was hanging over the bridge. It's another scary one.
Yeah, and you actually brought up Diddy. So there is a he's been in the news for awful things. P Diddy, that is. His house was raided by social. What was it? It was by the government. He was raided by the government. Some kind of thing about sex trafficking investigation. It's been going on for a long time. Sex trafficking ring he's been doing, and apparently he's been alleged to be holding these parties with minors and
So fucked up.
highly named celebrities. I don't think all of them have been named yet. I think I saw one would be like I think Meek Mill was linked to one of them, and as one of the celebrity names. But basically, yeah, like
Yeah, we talked about his
using
tweets a couple weeks ago because he was trying to prove to everyone that he's not gay.
Yeah, I
might
love
just
pussy.
probably saw the storm coming.
I used to run red lights to get to the pussy. Like, all right, man.
We get it. Great.
But yeah, dude. I mean, there's a lot of people linked to him. I mean, people are posting all kinds of clips of like LeBron on some IG live with him saying like, there ain't no
Diddy
party like a
party.
Diddy party and shit like that. And then now the meme now is like the beginning of that Kesha song, like waking in the morning feeling like P Diddy. Like, well,
What do
she
you mean
can't
by
be singing
that?
that line no more. But yeah, man. They raided the shit out of his house. I know TMZ posted a video of like after they raided his house and they tore that bitch apart.
Yeah,
So
nuts.
Yeah,
somebody told him something,
I mean, the secret was out. Someone knew about it, and this person was Cat Williams, and he kind of like shared this a couple weeks ago, and he already knew the skeletons in the closet.
Imagine if you pissed off Cat. Oh, there it is.
I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
And after that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Yeah, man. I forgot he mentioned that. That interview's really turning into some fucking Socrates type shit.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He knew it. He called it, and without calling it really. And now this is probably just the beginning. So that news is obviously still unfolding. A lot more to come on that, and more names. A lot more of like an Epsi situation. So, where like I'm sure there's gonna be a logbook of names that comes out that we're gonna be floored by. Like maybe some people that you idol to this day or have in the past. And it's gonna kind of make you feel, damn, like, but you didn't know, so I guess you can't beat
That's
yourself
the
up.
thing is like in the last like 2 weeks, and I don't know if you guys. I've been waiting for you guys to watch that Quiet on Set documentary, but like everything that you've liked or listened to as a kid, like all these people are turning out to be fucking absolute creeps.
I can't watch shit like that, man.
And it sucks, man. I mean, because a lot of these shows like that we watched as a kid, like you loved them. Music, I mean, obviously Diddy, he found Biggie, and he's made a lot of good music and shit. And obviously, I've been hearing Jay-Z is my all-time favorite rapper. I've been hearing his name getting brought up in this shit. So it's like, holy fuck, man! It's like everybody that you liked just turns out to be a fucking creep ass motherfucker.
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah. Apparently, he's P Diddy was using these parties and kind of like, I don't know, using it as like a blackmail product for their up and coming careers and like all that kind of shit. So like record labels were on the line and all that stuff. So yeah,
That's so
sketchy shit. Sketchy shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's only the tip of the iceberg, and we know how icebergs are way bigger underneath. So we'll see what happens and what comes to light. And to wrap things up here on the mill, some people have all the luck, and you know, some people get freebies in life. Some people have to work for their money.
This is nuts, dude.
But yeah, we'll take a look at gander here. Let me share this one for you.
I love
FanDuel
this 'cause I know
Sportsbook.
it's gonna piss Dylan off.
At it again. This
I'm
man right
excited.
here. Oh, let's actually read the caption. This better turned $5 into $274,000
$5 bonus bet at that.
in one.
So bullshit, free money.
So
Yeah,
an 8-leg,
Into a quarter milli.
548. Oh yeah, what? 5 million odds.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck is this bullshit? Who does he work for? Yeah, so he had this matched with that $5 total wager, and he won $274,000. And that'll probably be the last time he wins anything because his wager limit is now set to maybe 2 cents. So insane.
That's nuts.
Uncle Sam's gonna be coming for that, especially now that they got to rebuild the Francis Key. So, but still,
Hopefully he doesn't
I mean,
have
the
any
turn,
child support that he's behind
He
on.
didn't spend 1 cent. He didn't, risk 1 cent and won 274,000.
Yeah. And I can't even hit a 3-legger. So
yeah,
pretty wild.
$11.
Yeah, all the money that I've lost just went to this fool. This
Isn't that
fucking.
cool?
They better be deserving of it. It's probably some fucking 21-year-old schmuck living with his parents. Pissing me off.
I think it's like 75% of lottery winners lose all their money within 5 years.
That'd be me.
Yeah, there's a $1 million winner in Toledo this week, and that'll be blown in like 2 months, I bet.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's that. Wraps it up for the mill.
All right. Podcast listeners, we bid you adieu. You know what
Pretty
time
much.
it is. But for the YouTube watchers, we're about to jump into TSP tiers. And this week, we're going to be tiering video game consoles. So the classics all the way through to today. And D'Lo, if you could pull it up for us.
I could do that.
We're going to need you to make, one of your D'Lo intro vids for the tiers.
That's true. I can probably get on that.
That would be cool.
So yeah, as you can see there, Reg Nintendo all the way up to the PS5, Series X, which are the latest ones. Which I heard that they're already starting to phase those out, which is nuts.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
I mean, it was like fucking impossible to get a PS5 like 2 years ago. They're already gonna phase them out, but whatever. But
let's see. Let's see the things that I've played
here we
on
got
this.
S through D. I mean, I see these. I really don't think there's any Fs.
No, not really. Not what I'm looking at here.
Closest thing would maybe Sega Saturn maybe be like a C or a D, but that's like the last one we'll worry about. But Dreamcast, man. I don't know if anyone besides Joe. I imagine you played it, right? I know I did.
I played a tiny bit of it. I played like some Sonic game on
The
it.
problem is the Sonic game was cool, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Power Stone was cool. There was a handful of
That
games.
was cool. I mean, the 2K game, like, cause I'm a sports guy, so the 2K games when they first came out were really fucking good. NFL and
Well,
NBA.
it also had other shit on it. It had
Crazy
a motor
Taxi
built
was
into
pretty
it.
fucking fun. That kind of changed the game.
The console was sweet. It was weird, and it was at a bad time.
Great graphics at the time. Like I love that thing. I remember buying it at KB Toys in the Woodville Mall for like $70, and it came with like 3 or 4 games because it was like on the tail end. I played shit out of that. I still have it at my parents' house.
You want to so B?
Yeah, absolutely. I would put that at B. Easy.
Did you have something to add to that? Joe?
No, I just
B's all right.
Yeah, B's fine. Because I don't want to put it any lower than that because it had a lot of cool shit for it.
It was
you know what I
good.
mean?
It just it didn't get a fair shake. I don't know. Sega just kind of gave up on
Piracy
it.
killed it because it would
That
straight
too.
up play burn
Yeah.
games.
I've never played it.
Was
So
cool. Had the little screen thing on there.
Was that EMU? What'd they
was
call that thing?
Something like that. It was ahead of its time.
But the GameCube people are going to talk about Smash Brothers. That was like
iconically known for its tiny discs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the controller's still used today.
Double Dash. I know people love Double Dash.
Double Dash is great. Yeah.
People play Mario Kart with that controller. You know what I mean?
Controller
alone is
oh yeah.
Yeah. You want to do
I'd say-
it or
Yeah, good memories on the
higher.
GameCube.
Yeah, it was cool.
Twilight Princess is still my favorite Zelda game. That came out on GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely put that A or S.
So I have a hard time. I didn't play a lot of GameCube games.
You drop the volume of that on the background song just a touch.
The GameCube is gonna and Nintendo 64 are gonna be the only two Nintendo systems that I have anything good to say about.
Oh no!
You know what?
Okay. So
mean,
GameCube, I don't know. You put that at A.
I'm cool with A. Yeah.
Yeah.
N64 to me is top of the list.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's.
I have so many memories. Me and my brothers.
Yeah, I mean, you got to talk. I mean, GoldenEye. Obviously, yeah. Again with Smash, Kart,
Perfect Dark
Mario
was off the
64
wall.
was a banger.
Yeah, Star Fox 64 was sweet.
Yep.
I did like everything was called something that 64. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They had No Mercy is one of the best wrestling games of all time.
Dude, yeah.
There's some great wrestling games on there. WCW, NWO, Revenge.
Revenge was my all-time favorite wrestling game, probably. For like that era, you know what I mean? I'm not really big into them, but we played a shit out of that.
I think I played the
Wolfpack
original Mario
coming
on here.
Reg Nintendo, I mean, that's the first system I ever played as a kid. I remember obviously enjoying playing Mario.
Ninja Turtles.
I got a little bit older. I was a Tecmo Bowl guy. Ninja Turtles, Mega Man was a good game.
Original Mario?
Original Mario's cool.
Yeah. Original Mario was great.
I feel
I needed my mom to beat the Bowser level.
I used to play the shit out of some Duck Hunt.
I don't know how to say this. I think that it opened the door for a lot of things, but it didn't do everything that great. Like Mario, obviously with the advancement of technology, like the best Mario game wasn't the first Mario game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it also had Super Mario World 3, so it's like hard to debate. That is a very good one. I don't know. Like it opened the door, but I don't know. Does that make?
I'm good with B.
All right, I was gonna say it opened the door
as a whole grand scheme of things. Oh man, so now we're getting into some shit here. PS1, I would put it A, man. PS1's like the system. I think. So I went from Nintendo to Super Nintendo to PS1. PS1's where like I was really getting into some shit. Crash. I remember playing a lot of Driver.
Jet Moto.
Didn't Diablo?
Yeah, Cool Borders.
PlayStation 1.
Tony Hawk.
Diablo, you said?
Tony Hawk.
Diablo 1, yeah.
What are you thinking, A or B or what?
A. I put that at
A for it. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
All right, I played the ever-loving shit out of the PS2. I don't know about you guys.
Played a lot of PS2 as well.
I'd almost say
really started getting
it's
into
my
like the
S tier.
Maddens,
I think
NBA
PS2
Live.
was the console that
sold the
kind of
most
involved gaming in a sense, because didn't it come out with the motion sense camera for some video games? That was the first console with motion sense.
Yeah, and the thing that changed the game for me is like we at that time that took us from being a VHS house to having a DVD player.
Yeah,
it's the highest selling console of all time.
I believe it. Yeah,
I'd say it's gotta be S.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah,
PS3 was
had a
cool.
PS2, but...
Yeah, PS2 was fucking awesome. GTA, San Andreas was on that.
Did not
Vice
have
City.
a PS3. Did not have a PS3.
No, I mean
You're missing shit.
That's when I swapped to Team Xbox.
So I
What do you
should
think,
check
C?
that I here never had.
I had it and I didn't really. It was some cool shit on it,
You
but
couldn't
nothing.
see.
Yeah, I don't care. It was cool, but I don't think it was the best one that came out.
Yeah.
PS4. I remember I won a PS, or not won a PS4. I bought a PS4 because I won $500 on a Cleveland Cavaliers like scratch off ticket.
What the fuck?
So that's how I've got my last 2 PlayStations, is off of gambling.
Yeah.
PS4, I'd put that at a B. I mean, it was
Yeah.
cool. I really got it because of the Spider-Mans and what was the other fucking?
I had the VR thing for it. I had a PS4 Pro. I had the VR.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
And
The
it
one
was.
time. I wish I would have got that because that was pretty wild. PS5, I have that now. I mean, it's fucking powerful as shit, dude. It starts on, and you're there. You're immediately at the screen instead of going through fucking 30 different, loading screens.
That's just a PlayStation thing.
Games. It's itself. Like, I was just playing WWE 2K today, and like previous games, it would take forever to load shit up, but now it's just lightning ass quick.
Yeah, it's that SSD.
But that would probably still put that at a B as well. I mean, it's still kind of, even though, like I said, they're trying to like filter it out, it's still relatively new, so there hasn't really been any like big time bangers on there that I'm putting a lot of time in. But Genesis, I was a Super Nintendo guy, so I did not have a Genesis.
We had one, but there was a lot of crossover.
I think you played it. I played it at your place, Traver. I think we played was it Risk? Is that what it's called?
No, that's not,
Risk on the Genesis.
Wow. What the fuck?
No, yeah, it wasn't the Genesis. To be honest, I guess it had to be the Sega Saturn. I always knew it as my Sega system, but
I didn't know they had multiple Segas.
Shit, there's a
I knew
Master System, there's
Dreamcast,
Genesis.
and I've heard of Genesis, but I've always called my
Sega Game Gear, actually.
Yeah.
Sega No Man was wild.
Which one was Gunship Heroes on? Or was it Gunstar Heroes?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, let me do a quick on Google here.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to put with that. I have no.
I'd say it's probably A. I mean, or B. It's that general area. There's a lot of cool shit in there. It had Sonic, and it also had Sonic.
Dude, it was the Sega Genesis. What the fuck?
Gunstar Superhero.
Okay, I guess I knew. Yeah, I guess I knew. I guess I had a Sega Genesis. I just.
Oh yeah, that's A then, right?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely
playing Risk on that was.
Yeah, that was dope.
Tier, yeah, top tier.
Yeah, Gunstar Heroes was dope. Can't believe you guys didn't play it, but
I'll tell you what.
I thought that was like an
I was a
iconic
super
Sega game, honestly.
Nintendo man.
What we think of A or S?
I'm down with A.
I'm an A on that as well.
S is too high for me.
That's fair.
Super Nintendo. I mean, this might be a solo thing. I would put that as S. I mean, that's
I'm
probably
putting it
system
as too.
Put it the most hours in probably. I remember the Christmas that I got that. Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, the Mario Kart, that Super Mario Kart, Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam. Goof
It's
Troop,
S. It's S.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I mean, I just
Yeah.
so many. Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. So many games, dude.
There's a shitload. It's still, and the fucked up part is it still holds up. Like you can go back and play Super Mario World and it's still good.
What's crazy to me is that like I couldn't even name that many games like off the top of my head for like any system, let alone one that I played, that long ago.
Yeah, that was just
It's close and dear to his heart.
Well, it was a game changer at the time.
Yeah,
though.
and that's at a time where
wild.
like I played outside a lot, and I still was
Yeah.
able to fit in like a good amount of video game time. So yeah, I love that shit. The Switch, I'd probably put that at a B for me.
It's okay.
This is where we're getting.
It's
to
fun
the,
to play
I
with.
hate-
I mean, I haven't
hate
touched it in a
Nintendo
while.
from here on
Well,
out.
I don't know, man. It's underpowered as fuck. And don't mind you. I played the one yesterday. I played Pikmin 4 on it. I play all the Mario Wonder. I play current shit on it. It's okay. It's a gimmicky fucking Nintendo system though. So it's probably C.
The controllers, fucking the joystick blows out every time, and the fact that I can't.
I don't even
download-
use those.
Well, that's good. I wish I had the GameCube controllers, but We can't download. We can't have more than one game downloaded on the system at a time because the memory that it comes with is so fucking.
Oh well, I'm a scumbag and I put modified software in mine, so I get everything for free. I mean, hypothetically, I get everything for free. And I got a big ass. I don't know if I have a 512 or a terabyte memory card in it.
All right, well that's a Joe enhancement. So
yeah,
you're still putting it at C. So.
Yeah, still putting it at fucking C.
So it's bare bones, general, out of the box. We're probably more of a D.
I would give it a D, but that's because I'm a hater of Nintendo. So.
Honestly, it's okay. There's still some fucking cool games on it, so I say C. It's okay. It's the motion shit's better than it was. You know what I mean? It does its job. You would just fucking put that in D. Don't even bother. That thing. Nobody fucking bought that turd.
What I like to hear.
Tippy had that, and we put some time in on the Smash and the card on that, but the controller was weird, and
you mean the fucking tablet system?
I enjoyed playing at his house, but I would have never bought one just to have at my house. The Wii though, I always wished I would have bought a Wii because,
dude,
I don't know, when it first came out, like, that was pretty dope, man. Like Wii Sports.
I have 2 of them in my fucking closet. They're awesome.
Last game, but just fun, dude.
Wii Sports got your fucking
Super
grandma
Smash
off the
Bros.
couch.
Brawl, banger.
Yeah, doing the Wii Sports, but more specifically the Olympics, that was always fun.
Yeah.
And so
I'd give it a B.
Dude, it's got to go higher than that. They got old people playing video games.
I don't know what we got.
I worked at a game store at the time.
Like one game though.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it was as stupid as it was.
They like had Madden and shit on there. Who the fuck's playing?
No, that's all they had though. They also fucking put stuff like that on the DS.
They had a good workout program on there. They had like some.
Yeah, they had Wii Fit.
Wii Fit.
The bowling was nuts. You know what I mean? I saw multiple people in their late 60s, their 70s, come in trying to buy one of those.
That's super cool.
Yeah, so I don't know. I almost want to put it in A. I don't give a fuck about the system itself, but
even
I
guess B is whatever.
I've never really based any of these opinions off the actual hardware of the system, so I'm cool with oh, bye.
Yeah, my daughter, for those that are still listening on the podcast, she hopped in and wanted to join the tier list for consoles, but I think it's just her movie turned off and she got scared, so she's gonna head back to bed.
Yep.
Yeah, but you could say bye and wave. You say bye.
Bye. Headphones. I love you too, Dylan.
She's a sweetheart.
Super.
But yeah, I'm good with B on the Wii as far as my experiences.
B Wii.
360. I think it's gotta go S, man.
That's yeah.
But how many did you have to buy? How many did you have to buy?
1.
5.
Me personally, 1.
Never got the Red Ring of Death.
Dog.
I locked out. Never.
I never did.
Like 5 or 6. I'm not saying it's shitty. I mean, but it is shitty.
Had the best Maddens.
Fuck, man. COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, GTA 4.
Modern Warfare 1 was a game changer.
GTA 5 came out on fucking 360.
Dude, that's so stupid, isn't it?
That's where Dylan, me, you, and Alex, man, we did the GTA 5 heists.
Yeah,
that was on 360.
Pretty fucking fun. Yeah.
Yep.
What the hell? That's
Dude, I don't know.
Before I got a 1.
This might sound blasphemous to you PC players. I played a shitload of Diablo 3 on Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah. I did.
A shitload. Paragon 600. Fuck with me. On a controller.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, we can do that.
Xbox One, I'd put it A, man. I thought it was pretty, I put a lot of time in that too. That was the last system, before I had kids and fucking.
Dude, I want to say yes, but do you remember the dark days when it first came out and there was no fucking games for it?
That's the thing that came to my mind first was
that's only part of it. No games. The updates were fucking so huge. I remember I bought this Sniper Elite 3, right? The game was 11 gigabytes to install. Not that big a deal. I got an external hard drive. Tell me why there's an update for the game that's 17.
Damn, yeah.
What? And that wasn't the only
That
game
sounds
like that.
like when like everyone was playing Warzone and shit. Like Warzone was free game, so there wasn't a whole lot to it, but the updates were fucking monstrous.
That's the kind of shit. I mean,
ridiculous.
I don't know, man. The Kinect was another fucking gimmick that failed again.
Oh,
the 360 had
that was bullshit because they tried to fucking force you to buy that.
Yeah, I bought the one with the Kinect, the $500 fucking one. I don't know.
But then but like you said though, I remember just getting the system super hyped and just like looking through the games and being like, what can I play? Like I hate Battlefield, and so I forced myself to go a few rounds.
I bought Marvel Lego fucking games because that's all there was. So you could call it A, I call it fucking B.
What was the it was they just came out with number 2, but it was like a Souls like game.
I'm not real onto those.
I mean either, but
of them.
It was one of those situations.
Dark
where
and Darkness or some shit.
I just need a fucking game. No,
Dark and Darker, whatever.
It's probably gonna come to me later. If it does, I'll wait. Something of the fuck. It's so close. Anyway, yeah, I'm cool with B just because of that bullshit. And
I'd say B.
All right.
Well, so wait a second.
Oh, in
We're
the
going
UI
B
was trash at first
because of how it started out, or are we going B because of its entirety of the weight it's worth?
I'm giving honestly just because of how shitty the start was.
Yeah. And it was at
People
the point.
People are gonna look at
cool
the
with
tier
A or
list
B.
with no context.
So what do we got? 2 and 2 here? Because Dylan, are you going A like I am?
I would go A.
I'm cool with either. I did it, and by the end, it was
Xbox One.
Okay.
Maybe Xbox 360 had some streaming abilities, but I'm adding the fact that like Xbox One, you're able to like.
I will say,
stream and do your
it
YouTube,
finished
your
stronger.
Netflix, etc.
It finished way stronger. A's okay. I'll give you A.
If that is the argument to put in
Eventually.
B, is how it started, then it's probably an A console.
It ended up A for me. You're right.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not how the
Series
book,
X.
it's not how it starts. It's how it's that finish.
Series X, I'd put it B.
Damn.
Why? Because it's just the Xbox One, a new shape, a little bit faster.
It's
faster.
definitely faster.
Yeah, way faster, stronger.
Way more memory. You can put
Harder,
1 or 2
better.
games on there.
There's 3 games for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Dude,
I only buy.
I would say
I love
3
my
games a year
I love
anyway.
my Series X, man. So
Yeah, I personally would say A.
and because I didn't have to, because it's everything's backwards compatible. Like I didn't have to go through that thing we just talked about with the
Bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
All right.
Well, throw it an A. Throw it an A.
That's fine.
it's a
I
great
have no say on that one.
The Xbox One. It's probably. It's if you're going to say it's the
Which one?
Xbox One, but faster and all that stuff, it's at least in the same tier as Xbox One.
I'll give you that. The Xbox, regular Xbox, you put that in fucking S.
Oh yeah.
Didn't
The
have
fucking
one.
roll-up
screen?
I mean,
Dude, it invented essentially online gaming.
Oh yeah.
Xbox
forgot about that,
Live
yeah.
was off the fucking wall. I remember playing Halo 2 and like the first time I was called the N-word. You know what I mean? First time I found out I was gay, and also first time I found out my mom was very promiscuous with squeaky teenagers.
Yeah.
It was an incredible time to be alive.
Yep. And
I never
for
got
that,
Dude, you never had a... Oh my god. You never played
I was
Halo
still
2?
when the Xbox came out, I was still rocking PS2, dude.
I
happily.
was too.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
And then
I
I-
had
and
both.
then, like,
I'm
I
very
made a big
fortunate
leap.
to have both.
I jumped from PS2 to 360.
Same.
I was
Yeah.
But
Hey, real
PS2, I mean, I was still
the
rocking with that
PS2 and
until
the
probably,
Xbox were the
like,
same
04.
time. Those are the same time.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I was, I
So
was
you
heavily-
could pick either one. You know what I mean? You went 64, you went PS1. It's same thing.
Yeah.
But it was fucking off the wall playing online for the first time. Hearing somebody cuss you out while you're getting teabagged by a guy who's using the rockets and Halo. You know what I mean? It was nuts. It was fucking nuts.
Hey, Lords of the Fallen, that was the game I was trying to think of, but just to get it off my.
I do know of that game.
Continue.
Sega Saturn. I never. This was
fucking
D.
D.
I was doing
Never played it.
Nintendo.
No one heard about
D,
it.
Sega Saturn's D. It didn't really. I don't think it did well.
It was a turd, man.
Is that post or is that like after the
entire
Genesis, or-
time.
It's before Genesis.
the best game on that was the Daytona 500 game.
So they completely flopped.
Oh yeah, I don't even know if they even like released the marketing for it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I think they really dropped the ball on it. It didn't sell like anything. Let me see how many sold.
Oh, and game sharing, which that came with the Xbox One, so I guess it even more
Yeah.
validates its place in A. But game sharing, I blew my mind. I didn't even understand. How
You know
this
what?
could
You're
work.
right. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because me and my brother would switch accounts or whatever.
Mhm.
Like his Xbox would be my home Xbox
Yep.
technically, and whatever he bought, we could trade.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And we could,
It was
you could-
awesome.
one person buys a game and you can both play it at the same time. That's I
that
didn't
was
even
a game
understand
changer.
how this was like a legit thing. It seemed like a
scam.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. But
Yeah, dude, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it did start, it was stupid.
Yeah.
And I was mad because I was an early adopter, and that's what happens to you when you do shit like that.
Same.
You get fucked.
Solid list per usual. We'll see what people got to say when we drop it next week sometime. I don't really see a whole lot of problems with that.
I feel
I
like
like
people like the Switch a lot, so I feel like that's going to be the biggest one.
Yeah, well, they don't take a shower. You know about the Smash Bros. Community?
I think
Come
there'll be
on.
some people that will argue GameCube for S. I think I know there's a lot of people that.
Oh yeah,
really,
I'm cool with that.
put a lot into that. Other than that, I think it looks good. But I think that will cap off episode 173.
We never got
Alex?
to your meats.
Yeah, don't worry about
That's
it.
true. I mean, pull them up.
You went through all that work.
Real quick, super quick.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucking tired, man. Bonus meat segment, and it's not Alex's.
Yeah.
Oh
We-
yeah,
we got to
I
that.
mean, Alex could. Yeah, he could join the
I got-
fray here if he wants.
Don't forget the one guy.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
We'll get
yeah.
there.
From Traver's meat to Bobby's meat. Here we go.
What?
What we got here?
Oh, that's my smoked cream cheese.
Cheese, yeah.
Yep. Use meat church,
Was that
Texas sugar.
6 blocks.
It's 6 blocks. I filled the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
damn thing up, and it's gone. Dude, these people love it. Yeah, you put bacon and hot honey on it.
Yeah, brother.
All today. But yeah, that's it. Nothing crazy, man. Meat church, the Texas sugar, Mike's hot honey,
What are you
and
dipping
bacon.
that? Some Ritz crackers?
The clubhouse crackers on the move.
Okay.
Because
that
you
bacon?
feel fancy. They're square. Yeah, bacon.
thirsty.
Regular bacon that I cooked with Heath Riles the rub. It's fancy shit. Season your bacon. Oh, that's pork belly turned into burnt ends.
Mm-hmm.
I went generic with the sauce. I just went with Sweet Baby Ray's. Nothing wrong with it, but I didn't, exotic shit like I always do. Like an asshole. Well. Oh, that's the Bob's.
You'll want to start with the loin. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's
with
the brisket I
those.
smoked.
Oh, sorry. These aren't in any specific order. So.
It's a little 14, 15-hour boy. Nothing crazy. Trimmed the shit out of it. I didn't want a lot of fat on this one. But she was good. Everybody ate. I went home with 3 slices. Maybe. So, I'm happy about it. The family liked it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Look
fucking
at that fat claw holding that
I
meat.
see that smoke ring.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my cheesy potatoes I made.
Oh, I thought it was queso. Nice. Okay.
No. And cheesy potatoes I made with like regular in the oven, nothing crazy. But the cheese sauce I made, I used some queso in there, and I used my smoked cheese I made 2 weeks ago. It's all homemade.
Nice.
I think the kids used to say,
It's a
"Fuck with
feast.
your boy." Pretty much a chef now. Fuck Gordon Ramsay. What's up?
Oh yeah, here's your boy. So today, I made a pork loin, the best one I think I've ever made in my life. By the way, I slathered it with some Italian dressing packet, a little apple cider vinegar, some oil, then like 3 or 4 different seasonings, mixed that up, and then just kind of painted it on there. Threw that in the oven, 400 for about 45 minutes. Came out
Ooh.
pretty good, man.
Don't give out your secret recipes.
And then
Okay.
I cut it into pieces because at Kroger they had on their little discount bakery shelf a loaf of Italian bread with like the everything bagel seasoning on there. So tossed some slices on there, sauteed some onion, threw some Swiss, a little mayo, some bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce, and then I made that sandwich that we've seen a glimpse of. Yep, came out tremendous, man. That pork was super tender, juicy, and that bread, man. I don't know how I missed that. Like this shit just came into my life like last week. This everything bagel seasoned bread, and I'm just obsessed with it. So I know that Walmart had it. Didn't know Kroger did their thing with that. So I was happy to find that on discount, half off. So can't beat it.
I got a weird thing to ask you. Do you have a meat cleaver?
Meat cleaver? No.
Invest in one.
I do need to. I've been slowly adding some shit to the repertoire. Like I said, I bought a.
It was just way easier. Like
I did buy a knife off Amazon. I haven't even fucking opened yet, so I got to get that.
Fuck with that boning knife I got you.
Yeah,
on accident
too. Yeah,
I think we never did get to what Traver's new hobby that he had. Said yeah, we're doing more lucrative things.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
I was say we kind of glossed over
Okay.
the past there, and you said he had new hobbies, and we kind of just glossed right over that into the mill. But
don't worry about it.
All right,
yeah,
all right.
he doesn't want you to steal his fucking ideas.
Hey, I would never.
I would. What the fuck is it?
We'll find out after the show, baby. Make some
Extreme D&D tapless.
Maybe
that actually might do well. I don't know.
Copyright.
Bottomless, maybe not topless.
Yeah.
But Alex, man, it's always a pleasure having you on the show. We always got to have you on at least once a season. Obviously, like Dylan said, you run the top 5 most downloaded episodes. So there's an audience out there for Alex Traver. So they're always clamoring for you. So we're glad we got to bring you on for season 6.
Thank you.
And obviously, this won't be the last time. We'll always bring you on, and it's always fun to see the different roads that you weave in and out of.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, thanks for your time on a Saturday night.
Thank you.
Dylan, you know what time it is. Happy Easter to everyone. Hope everyone has a good holiday. I don't have to cook tomorrow. Very excited.
Woo.
Fuck, me too. Thank God.
We'll see. I don't think I'll get an Easter basket. This is probably like the 8th year in a row. I was getting them bitches like late into my 20s. So I always hold out hope that maybe I'll get one, but probably not.
I'll send you one.
No.
But I am hoping that, it might be ended up over here on Suck Road.
Right.
Because your boy, he has risen, R-I-Z-Z.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Dilo. With that said, you know what time it is, baby.
Yes, sir, Ski. Happy holidays to all of you out there. Again, as Bobby said, thank you, Traver, for giving us time on a Saturday. Life's hectic and free time comes very rarely. So appreciate the free time there. Hope everyone enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and skull fuck that like button. And be sure to do that. Leave a comment. Leave a fucking comment down below as well if you do desire. Let us know how the episode was.
The like button. Yeah. Finger bang the comment section.
Yeah, come on now.
Right.
Let's go. Let's flick it to the top because algorithms is king, and we like to get out there to newer listeners and viewers alike. But yeah, if you haven't already, please do that for sure. From myself, Bobby, Joe, and Traver, hope you all have a happy Easter. As Bobby said, he has risen, and hope you guys do as well. Have a wonderful Easter, my friends.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night.